Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. I'm Pinky Webb. Today on the program, a last-minute move. Presidential aspirant Senator Ronald Bato dela Rosa says he was told to file his candidacy just 2 hours before the deadline. And despite his openness to be replaced by another candidate, the senator says he is qualified to run for the post. And later, it's a Bato-Go tandem for now, but are there still other options before November 15 for PDP-Laban? Presidential aspirant Ronald Bato dela Rosa and PDP-Laban Secretary General Melvin Matibag join us live. And what could be a surprise move from the PDP-Laban Kusi wing? The ruling party is now fielding a Bato-Go tandem. In 2022, after Senator Ronald Bato dela Rosa filed his candidacy for president last Friday, the senator admits he was told of the party's decision hours before the deadline. PDP-Laban officials say that Bato went through the selection process and he is the one available to run for president. Let's go straight to the sources of the story. We have Senator Bato dela Rosa and PDP-Laban Secretary General Melvin Matibag. Senator Bato and Sir Melvin, welcome to the source. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras.
Good morning, Pia. Salamat sa pag-imbita.
Senator, this is Pinky.
Good morning, Senator Bato. Good morning, Ma'am Pinky, and good morning to all the televiewers. Thank you for inviting us.
Okay, Senator Bato, I'm not sure if you heard me. This is Pinky. Ano po? Okay, so nasabihan po kayo.
Sorry, Pinky, sorry.
It's okay, sir. No problem. Nasabihan po kayo, inamin nyo na 3 p.m. on Friday. Tinawagan po kayo para i-file ang inyong COC. Can you tell us more about that particular time na tinawagan kayo? Sino ho bang tumawag sa inyo?
Ang tumawag sa akin ay si Yusek Astravil Pimentel Naik. Then pinasa niya yung cellphone kay Kusi.
Ano po sinabi sa inyo, sir?
Sinabi sa akin na pumunta na ako doon sa Sofitel at para makapag-file ng COC. So,
Ano po?
ang ginawa ko, tinanong ko sila kagad right away. Bakit ako? Bakit ako ang magpa-file? Sabi sa akin ni Secretary Kusi, ang partido ay wala nang nakitang pwedeng magpapatuloy sa legacy na iiwan ni Pangulong Duterte. So yung programa niya sa laban sa droga, kriminalidad, corruption, insurhensya, yung ating response to COVID-19 program, yung build, yung economic recovery program amidst the pandemic, ay ikaw lang ang pwedeng magpapatuloy. So sabi ko, yes, okay.
Pero Senator Bato, nagdalawang isip ho ba kayo? Parang sinabi niyo ho ba, sandali, wala na bang iba?
Well, hindi ako nagdalawang isip. Pag sabi ni Secretary Kusi na ikaw na, wala nang iba. So, hindi ako nagdalawang isip. Nagbihis kagad ako at tumakbo papuntang Sofitel.
Buti na lang sinagot niyo yung phone, sir. Kasi you were running out of time.
Yeah, salamat tayo na nasagot natin. As I have said, siguro, lahat itong everything is falling into its right place. So baka yun, natanggap ko yung tawag.
But did you know all this time, Senator, that you were one of the options to field ng PDP Kusi wing? Nalaman niyo ho na, sandali lang ha, Senator Bato, isa kayo sa pinagpipilian namin na tumakbo bilang presidente.
Yes, months ago pa, alam ko na yan na kaming tatlo, ni Senator Bongo, ako, Tolentino, we are all considered in the selection process para magiging standard bearer na aming partido.
Sabi po ni kay Sir Melvin, Sir Melvin, is it true that you said that Senator Bato was one of the options? While he's not the best option, he was the one that was available. Let's confirm that you said that.
No, actually, yung buong context ng question sa akin yun doon sa ENC yan eh. Yung tinatanong kasi, bakit siya? Sabi ko siya na yung available. Tapos sabi niya, wala na ba ibang option? Di ba? Merong pang mga ibang pwede. Sabi ko, yes, he might not be the best option. Pero siya talaga yung available. But I just have to correct that, no, the impression. Kasi yun yung pinick up eh. Hindi buo yung pagkakaprint ng question. Ano. Pero I agree with Senator Bato. Months ago pa, even before nag-start noon yung process, nung tinutulak pa lang Vice President si PRRD, kasama talaga si Senator Bato sa pinipilian na magiging standard bearer na presidente. Doon sinasabing nating best option kasi ang original talagang tinutulak ng PDP, and I think Senator Bato knows that, eh si Senator Bongo para God Duterte yung tandem. Pero nakita na nga natin yung nangyari. So that's how it happened. Ano? But we went through the process. It might look like a surprise or a last-minute decision, pero hindi natin nilagpasan yung proseso. And I think I agree with Senator Bato now. Baka this is something that the destiny is playing with the Senator Bato na para sa kanya pala talaga to. And it's being received very well. Ilang araw pa lang, ang dami ng pagtanggap, and I admire the humility of Senator Bato na sinasabi niya, hindi naman talaga ako, meron talagang ibang pwede. And that is a good character of a next president of the Republic. And we heard the president last Saturday endorsing already the candidacy of Senator Bato.
Sabi niyo po, itaga niyo na si Bato ang magiging kandidato. Pero hanggang November 15 lang muna pwede itaga sa Bato. Tama ho ba yun?
Well, totoo 'yun kasi nakita naman natin yung how the political scenario unfolds and change every minute, no? Nagbabago talaga. And alam naman natin, November 15 is hindi naman siya talaga an eternity, pero mahabang panahon 'yan. Pwede pang may magbago. Pero masaya na kami sa bago namin ngayon, yung Bato-Go tandem namin. Ibig sabihin, PDP is ready for any eventuality na magbago dahil nagbabago talaga yan. And I'm happy also with the pronouncement of Senator Bato na handa siyang magsakripisyo, bago kung ano yung pagbabago para sa kabutihan ng marami, para sa kabutihan ng partido. Kaya ando doon kami. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing illegal. In fact, the COMELEC recognize it. Di ba yung sa resolution nila? Otherwise, kung it's illegal, hindi siguro nandiyan yan.
I don't think really there's a question of whether that's legal or illegal dahil pinapayagan ho talaga ang substitution until November 15. Yung sinasabi ni Sir Melvin na Senator Bato, this is a sacrifice. Ano po? How do you see this panning out? In terms po sabihin po natin yung matuloy ang inyong pagtakbo, hindi kayo masubstitute by November 15. How big of a sacrifice is this going to be for you, Senator Bato?
Well, I think it has a challenge sa Pinky. Pagdating ng November 15, ay talagang hindi makumbinsi si Inday Sara na tumakbo. Then I am in for one big fight. And I'm sure I am going to give them a big fight, a good fight. Kahit na sabihin mo nga, ako ay latak ng PDP-Laban, ako ang last option, ako ang pinaka last na napili dahil wala nang iba. Hindi ako nasasaktan diyan, hindi ako I am even very proud na sinabi nila being given the chance to run as a president is a big honor for me. Hindi pa ako nasasaktan, sabi niyo placeholder lang ako or caretaker ng position para kay Inday Sara. No, hindi pa ako nasasaktan because as I have said, I am very consistent. I run both as a principal or as a supernumerary kung kinakailangan. I play by the rules. I abide by whatever party decisions that will be handed down to me. Andiyan lang po ako. I am a team player. Ako,
you are not affected. Basically, Senator, you're saying that you're a placeholder. You don't find anything wrong with that. You are not even insulted by that na parang lumalabas nga. For now, placeholder nga po kayo. Pero just one thing that we noticed, no, even Ron Monsayak said this. Sabi, yung suot nyo atang t-shirt niya na nagpunta kayo sa Sofitel, ano ho ba yan? HNP na t-shirt? Yung kulay green?
Yes, Pinky, I must admit na totoo yan. But wala namang konflikto dyan. Kasi naman, may regional party or may local parties hugpong ng pagbabago and may national party sa PDP-Laban. There's no quarrel about that. Yan po ang aking estado.
Are you hoping, frankly, sir, are you hoping that Mayor Sara will change her mind and be the candidate? Dalawa po yan. Change her mind, number one. And number two, be the candidate of PDP-Laban, Kusi Wing. Is that your number one option?
Deep in my heart, Pinky, I am hoping. Hanggang wala pang November 15, I am hoping. But it's up for Inday Sara kung ano talaga maging decision niya. I personally desire. Matagal ko na pangarap na tumakbo siya bilang Pangulo because her winnability is very, very high. So dapat siya nang tumakbo. Kilala ko siya, alam ko yung capability niya to lead this country. Kayang-kaya niya. Kaya I am hoping. But again, I am consistent na kung talaga in the event that her decision stays, then as I have said, I am in for a one big fight and I will never run away from any fight.
Sabi niyo po you know her, hindi ho ba? When was the last time you spoke to Mayor Sara?
Nag-text kami 4 days before yung last day of file of candidacy.
Can you tell us more about that, sir?
Well, anyway, pwede siguro from my end, yung aking na-text na sa kanya is I texted her, to be honest, na sabi ko, ma'am, the withdrawal of the president from the nomination for vice presidency is a manifestation that he is true to his agreement with you that only one Duterte will run in the national office. So I hope you consider that. Sana maawa ka sa taong bayan na naghihintay sa iyo. And her answer was salamat sir sa suporta. Yun lang.
Yun lang po sinagot ni Mayor Sara. Maraming salamat po sa inyong suporta. And nothing else. And then there was no text message or any communication thereafter.
Ito lang, itong lately lang, yung nabalitaan ko na nagka-quarantine siya due to COVID, I texted her. Huwag kang magpapata sa Bisaya. Huwag kang magpapatalo sa COVID, ma'am. COVID lang yan. I am praying for you. Yun lang, pero hindi na siya sumagot. So, hindi na ako nangungulit dahil naka-quarantine eh. Huwag na natin kulitin.
Okay, Senator Bato dela Rosa and Sir Melvin, we need to take a very short break. The Source will be right back. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our guests today, Senator Bato dela Rosa and PDP-Laban Secretary General Melvin Matibag. Sir Melvin and Senator Bato, I spoke to Senator Trillanes yesterday and I asked him about options for 2022 elections. True enough, of course, one of the options would be Mayor Sara will change her mind. And the other was this. He said that there's also this possibility na si Senator Bongo ang tumakbo as president and then si President Rodrigo Duterte magpalit ng isip at muling at tumakbo as vice president. Yung ganitong klaseng scenario, Senator Bato dela Rosa, let me start with you. Would you prefer that? Would you prefer that they change their mind sakaling hindi po tumakbo si Mayor Sara na si Bongo na lang po ang tumakbong presidente at si presidente po tumakbong VP?
Yes, as I've said, I am a team player. What is best for the party is the best for me. I am willing to give way. That would be a formidable tandem pag nagbagong isip ni President Duterte. That would be very good for the party.
What about si Sir Melvin? What do you think of that option? That possibility, rather?
I have to pick up from the answer of Senator Bato. No? We've been hearing placeholder, substitute lang siya. Senator Bato mentioned a very important word. He's a team player more than a placeholder. Team player siya eh. Yun yung maganda. Siguro si Presidente, nung Saturday, sinabi niya, maganda military man eh. Kasi he followed the chain of command. And ang ganda ng statement ni Senator Bato lang na what is good for the party is good for me. Anyway, yung sinasabi ni Senator Trillanes, not to make him significant, no, but since you asked that question, everything is possible. Lahat yan possibilities. And sabi nga, November 15 yung cutoff. But what is important right now is we will already roll our caravan of a Bato-Go tandem starting this week. So ibig sabihin, ang preparation na namin dito, isang kandidato namin, si Senator Bato, ang presidente at ang vice president, si Senator Bongo. Yung mga mangyayari pa before November 15, apart from what we are preparing, at nakita naman nyo yung handaan ng PDP-Laban. Sabi namin noon, si Senator Bongo, tinutulak namin, he declined it twice, pero meron kaming preparation. At eto na nga, lumabas na yung preparation. So kung ano man yung mangyari by November 15, I think we are ready for that. We are preparing for that. But let me state it again, we are already rolling the campaign of a Bato-Go tandem. Sabi nga namin, bago 2022 para sa tuloy-tuloy na pagbabago. So yun lang po yun, ma'am.
Can you repeat that, sir? What did you say the last line? Yung para sa tunay na pagbabago prior to that?
Para sa tuloy-tuloy na pagbabago. Ano doon lagi yun?
Bago.
Yung pagbabago, kasama lagi si Senator Bato at si Senator Go.
You both are mentioning you're ready for any eventuality. What about this possibility? Because Lakas fielded an Ana Velasco as president and Laili Fernando Uy as vice president. At sabi po ni Congressman Pichay, these are placeholders. In the event Mayor Sara runs, at doon po siya pumunta, sabihin po natin sa Lakas, what will you do? What will your faction do? Let's start with Sir Melvin.
Well, we have process and we have procedures and principles of the party. So we will stand with our decision. Ito yung kandidato namin. Pero yung sinasabi ng Lakas, I think it's up to them. No? Sa kanila yon. We have first to reconcile with Mayor Sara bago natin siguro talagang makita na mangyayari yan at sagutin yung mangyayari. But sabi ko nga, we are ready for anything. We will stand kung ano yung magiging decision at direction po ng partido under the guidance of our chairman, PRRD. At narinig na rin natin yung statement ni PRRD. I have to recognize it na I think he's almost certain na hindi na yata talaga decided tumakbo sa national position si Mayor Sara. So I think Lakas should reconcile with that position before natin masabi kung ano yung mangyayari.
But given that scenario, just given that scenario that Mayor Sara runs sa Lakas party, kayo ho ba sa PDP Kusi wing, would you still push for Senator Bato to run for president?
Well, we have already decided on the tandem of Senator Bato and Senator Go, and I believe that the party will stand with that position, of course, under the guidance and leadership of our chairman, PRRD.
Let me ask Senator Bato, paano po pag mangyari yon, Senator? Ulitin ko lang po yung tanong, si Mayor Sara changes her mind and she becomes, Lakas gets her as their president.
As I have said, Pinky, I will abide by party decisions. Kung sabihin ng partido na mag-withdraw ka in favor of Inday Sara, kahit nasa ibang partido siya, then I will do it. Kung sabihin ng partido na hold on, you continue, then as a good soldier, I will follow. Okay. But before that, I will ask the President. Tanungin ko siya, Sir, papayag ka ba na kaming dalawa ni Mayor Inday Sara magbabanggaan? Yan ang tanong ko sa kanya. Kung sabihin niya na papayag siya, then by all means, andyan ako para sumunod sa ating Pangulo. Pero kung sabihin niya na huwag, then alam mo na anong gagawin ko. Pero as I've said, maghintay ako ng party decision.
Opo. So, nandun din talaga yung possibility, sir, na if they say go to you, Senator Bato, kahit na po makalaban si Mayor Sara, basta po ang naging desisyon ng partido ay magpatuloy kayo, handa ho kayong sumaba dito kalaban si Mayor Sara.
Decision ng partido plus decision ng Pangulo. Well, the President is part of the PDP-Laban leadership, but still, personally, I have to talk to the
sir.
President.
Opo.
Yeah.
Pero kayo personally?
Ako, personally, mas maganda kung isa na lang sa amin ang tatakbo para hindi mahati. Pero still, I have to abide by party decision. Anong sabihin ng partido ko, sunod ako.
Just one last question kay Sir Melvin, because we will have Senator Bato after the break now for a couple of more minutes. Yung senatorial lineup, Sir Melvin, so far you have about 8. Ano hong plano dun sa 4 na natitira na bakante?
Meron na po yan, Ma'am Pinky, no? Hindi pa lang namin i-announce. We are adopting for other candidates. Kausap na rin naman po sila. I think we can finalize it in the next coming days. Taka yung pong iba doon sa senatorial candidate ng PDP, yan, we have to admit, meron po tayong options for substitution dyan po. So, we'll have a complete slate of 12 senators po.
So far, sino po yung 4 na pwedeng pumasok?
I don't know if I'm already authorized to mention it, pero meron bigyan ko na po kayo ng kung ng parang background kung sino yung mga yon. Some of them are returning senators. Tapos meron po from other and belonging to other political parties. So meron po isang babae, tapos yung 3 are lalaki po na known po, may mga pangalan po sa field of public service.
Would you say you're having a hard time filling it up because it seems you're still in talks with them?
No, hindi po. Actually, sarado na po yung usapan. Kaya lang, I don't know if I'm authorized to announce it already. No, napag-usapan na po namin sa NEC. Pero I am still waiting for the approval of NEC for me to announce. Actually, not the approval for them to adopt. Okay na po, kompleto na po yung 12 namin.
Very quickly,
tapos sabi ko nga
sir,
dun sa PDP po na iba, meron pa po kaming option for substitution po doon.
Ayun, I wanted to go there very briefly, sir. Yung substitution, sino ho kaya sa kanila yung posibleng i-substitute dun sa 8?
Ayun din, sorry Ma'am Pinky, no, if I can mention it, pero kung kaya ko sabihin ko sa'yo talaga kagad. But as I promise, pag may mga ganyan, I will come back to your show and announce.
Sige po.
I'm telling you na 12, complete po yung 12. We have comebacking senators do sa lineup ng 12. May isa pong babae na kasama doon. So, kompleto po yan. Kompleto po namin.
PDP-Laban Secretary General Melvin Matibag. Sir, thank you so much for your time. I'll keep Senator Bato. I still have maybe about 3 minutes left. Thank you for your time, Sir Melvin. And we will be taking a very short break. I'll be back with Senator Bato dela Rosa. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our guest today is Senator Bato dela Rosa. Sir, meron pa akong tanong about the Bato-Go tandem. What do you think yung inyong bentahe? What sets you apart from the other tandems that have filed their COCs?
Pinky, I don't want to sound like I am trying to sell myself as a cat above the rest. Ordinaryong tao lang po ako, nasa baba lang ako, hindi po ako, I am virtually unknown. I come from an unknown family. Ang masasabi ko lang sa iyo is that I come with a clean heart. Malinis ang puso ko sa pagsiservisyo at hindi po ako plastic na tao, totoo po akong tao. Yun lang po ang aking masasabi. I am not claiming to be superior to any other candidates. I right now I even believe that kung magkakaroon ng survey ngayon, baka ako'y nasa ilalim, ako'y nasa pinakababa. No problem with that. But still, I will not surrender. Andyan ako for a one big fight.
You know, I wanted to ask you about the surveys, but it would have been very unfair, sir, to ask you about the surveys kasi wala naman po talaga yung inyong pangalan. Kasi hindi naman ho talaga lumabas sa inyong pangalan as possible presidential aspirants. That's why hindi din kayo lumabas. And you're the one that's saying na sakaling magkaroon, baka nandun pa po kayo sa pinakailalim for now. What has 3 years of legislative work taught you in the event na dahil nga magpapatuloy kayo sa pagkandidato bilang presidente? Ano ho yung inyong natutunan sa nakalipas na 3 taon sa Senado na makakatulong sa iyo sakaling manalo kayong presidente?
Number one, na pinakamalaki natutunan ko, Pinky, is there is really, indeed, the principle of separation of powers between and among the 3 branches of government. Equal talaga sila. I have proven that. And it is really enshrined in our Constitution. So, yan ang malaking natutunan ko ngayon. Kasi all my life, I was only exposed to government. Ngayon nasa executive, nasa legislative ako, in 3 years, marami pa akong natutunan na yun talaga, pinaka number 1 natutunan ko na yung separation of powers. Co-equal branch of government, yung 3 na yan. And I'm going to respect that while I am in the government service, and even after or beyond my government service.
So what do you think of the president's move not to allow cabinet secretaries to appear in the Senate hearings, with the Senate, of course, looking into its function as an oversight function with regards to the COVID-19 funds? Kasi if you're talking about 3 branches of government, you have the executive, the legislative, of course, and the judiciary.
Let's put it in a proper context. Yung konteksto ngayon na kinaroonan ni Pangulong Duterte ay iba. Iba yung konteksto ngayon. Maybe if ever I will be put in his shoes, I will respect the separation of powers. But then again, I have a duty to protect my cabinet member, my people in the executive. So kaya siguro nagawa niya yan dahil nga baka sumusobra na rin yung ginagawa ng kabilang co-equal branch of government. So yan lang po, dapat maintindihan natin yan.
I understand where you're coming from, but do you think sumusobra na po yung ginagawa nung sinabi niyong ilang mga kabilang side ng mga senador?
Well, it's very hard for me to tell Pinky, no, dahil nga I am affiliated with I am identified with the president, and I am a member. I am a current member of the legislative, particularly the Senate. So mahirap pa ding sisiraan ko yung aking sariling institusyon na kinaroroonan. But suffice it to say that, Pinky, na wala na tayo sa siraan. Ang akin lang is lalabas yung katotohanan sa investigasyon na ginagawa ngayon dyan sa Senado. And sa katotohanan naman siguro ay kung wala ka makukuhang katotohanan sa first, second, third, or fourth hearing, kahit na aabot yung hearing mo ng 24 hearings, kung wala ka talagang ma-unearth na katotohanan, din wala talaga. But sana the committee can submit its committee report so that makakasuhan na natin ang dapat makakasuhan kung meron may nagawang pangluloko sa ating pundo ng bayan.
All right. I wish we had more time, Senator, pero wala na pong oras. In the meantime, thank you so much for your time, Senator Ronald Bato dela Rosa. And of course, sir, good luck to you.
Maraming salamat, Pinky. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
And thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.